Good afternoon. I'm Linda Dubowski with Chicago Latina, and today we have one of our members, Jasmine, and she's with an organization that she created herself called Sembra. How are you, Jasmine?
Doing so well. It is pouring outside, but it's actually so nice that we're getting this break from the sun and that our earth is being watered. So I'm doing well, and it's a busy, busy time. So, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. It is a busy time. It is fall. We're gearing down to Q4, and you are now celebrating your 1 year anniversary to your organization. Share a little bit more about your organization and how that came about.
Sure. So we are Sembra. We are a 501(c)(3) nonprofit, and we are a diversity, equity, and inclusion focused organization.
Mhm.
And our whole purpose is to help people grow where they are planted. And what does that mean? That means we curate spaces and educational opportunities for people to not only connect with one another, but really create connections where they can advance in their careers or in their communities. We know that within Black and Brown communities, there's still a lot of work to be done to advance ourselves, our businesses, our careers. And as I thought about the type of space I wanted to create with Sembra, I really was focused on creating spaces where people can feel safe, where people can belong, and ultimately grow.
Yeah, because if we really take a look at this whole DEI space, right? And you actually come from that space. You are actually, that is something you specialize in the corporate field, right? That is something. And so taking that expertise and your skill sets and then curating this opportunity for Black and Brown businesses is huge. We've been Chicago Latina. We've been a part of another event that you had, and we really enjoyed seeing all, not only our members that were there, some of our members, but you had these authentic, small Black and Brown businesses that people can just overlook. So bringing them into the light and giving them a boost of confidence that yes, there's space for them. And then having our community support them was awesome.
Yeah. I think there's so much intersectionality between business ownership, entrepreneurship, corporate, nonprofit. I think that in our community, we have such an untapped market in terms of how we support one another across all fields and sectors that we work in. And yes, in my day job or 9 to 5, I lead diversity and inclusion. I have been leading this work across various industries for the last 6 years. And so that is also part of Sembra. We are very community based, but we also have a consulting arm of the organization, which we could support companies and small businesses with, workshops or trainings on how to be more inclusive, or talks about equality or equity. And we also support companies that might be wanting to start employee resource groups, which are very pivotal to starting and promoting diversity within the workplace. So that is an area of our organization that is, I would, still evolving and growing, but it's definitely something that we want to start to get into more. And so definitely being part of Chicago Latina helps us expand that and make more connections. And we're just in our first year, right? So we're just so excited for all the opportunity that will continue to come our way.
That is excellent. That's wonderful because corporations do need to learn about the, like, I would say being more comfortable space, more safe space, right, for the employees
Yeah.
and understanding the different, I guess, the different elements, how people come into the room, right, from different social backgrounds. And so
Mhm.
just kind of breaking that down and packing it and just using more cohesive thought process and working together can actually create productivity in a company. So that is wonderful. And I'd love to help connect you with businesses or really amplify that voice for you there. Our organization. I applaud you for that. So this Friday on the 27th, Summer will be celebrating year one. Congratulations.
Okay,
So
thank
tell us
you.
a little bit more about that event.
This is a collection of just our community and people and organizations that are dedicated to equity and really being an inclusive community for everyone. I'm just so fortunate to have the support of so many individuals. So, um, this is a multi-pronged event. We have not only opportunity for networking and connection with people, but we also will have a panel discussion with key leaders in our community, Pablo Torres, Gigi Alfonso, and Catherine Cooper. If you go to our Instagram, all of the information is there. And then we will also have a vendor component where people will get to shop local owned businesses and enjoy food from Latina-owned top restaurants in the city like Tacotlan and Irazu and Ponce. And we have an amazing sponsored bar like with tequila and mezcal. And so truly it's a celebration of our, Latina culture, being Latina and Hispanic in our community. It's a celebration of our roots at Sembra. The theme is Sembrando Raíces. So we'll be having and talking a lot about that, about how our culture plays into who we are and our growth and success, and
Mm-hmm.
really just a night of inspiration. And so tickets are still available. If people go to our Instagram, it's in our bio. They can also visit cashdrop.com/sembra. And that page has our email, contact information, and tickets to the event as well.
Okay, wonderful. All right. Well, I appreciate this time with you. How can people support your mission? How can we support as a community?
Yes, I love this question. I think first and foremost, like sharing who we are, as we know, with any starting business or organization, brand awareness and word of mouth is the best form of communication. So, follow us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, share our page, and then also reach out to us if you're
Hmm.
in need of diversity and inclusion at your organization via a workshop or a training. um, we're here to support you and here to help. And if I can't personally speak on a topic, I'm sure willing to find you someone who can. And, um, education is key when it comes to this work. And so we're just here to support. And you can reach us at sembrachicago@gmail.com.
Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate your
Thank
time.
you so
We
much.
will see you this Friday. And thank you for your consistent dedication in this space. It is much needed. I see you'll do so wonderful by just creating this footprint, right, for our Black and Brown businesses and organizations as well. So thank
Yeah,
you for your time and thinking outside the box and doing this. This is what we.
thank
All
you,
right.
Nina. Thank you for your support. And if anyone has questions, feel free to reach out. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.